One of the advantages this game basically, well, for better or worse, pretty much plays itself. So I can actually, get my hands free and enjoy my tobacco in its best form. A great stage to be in, mind you, if you ask me. And yes, in case you were wondering, we are indeed going to continue this particular thing. I was smart enough to look a guide up beforehand. Actually, yeah. I can imagine that would lead to protests. Well, unless you're in Germany, in which case it just kinda goes over and then everybody wonders why the postal system suddenly is so shitty. Like, yeah, strange how that works. It's the same actually for train systems. Like, huh. Strange how privatization does not actually improve things necessarily, isn't it? But yes, while I prepare my pipe, I think we can, without much further ado, actually just let the game start, and we'll assume that the game will have the same controls as the last one. So, you really don't need much more than, not even a hand. It's pretty much enough to have like a finger or so available to playing it. Ah. So that is advantageous, I must say. Advantageous indeed. Yes. And as for the rest, making sure that the game speak for itself, for the most part. Well, surprisingly enough, I have no save games. It's like, are you sure about it? Yes, game. I'm pretty sure about it. Click the new game button.
It's funny when a girl tells her story, only to be told back that it's unrealistic. Almost as if they're afraid to believe it's real.
Yeah, bench lighting could use some improvements.
For everyone who doesn't know, my mom's a bitch, my dad shot himself, my life sucks, and my brother's on a watch list. Not in that order, or maybe, I don't know. But last year, that combination left me at the worst, most predatory school imaginable. At least I thought it was the worst school. But then I, talked to other people, and it turns out it wasn't that bad. Well, no, it was that bad. It was just really standard. Other girls saying their gym teacher wanted to bang them. Their counselor texting them at 3 in the morning. I was the only one with a white nationalist photography teacher, though, so I guess that's something. But here's the problem. Mom won't listen, the principal doesn't care, and I still have all of senior year to get through. My life's just a game. A sick, hopeless game. I've never really been religious, but if God is some introvert loser sitting in their computer chair, I really hope they can help me through this.
Well, probably not a good idea, to pray for God in the same sentence you're insulting them, so...
Hey, you're on time.
I'm already so fucking over this.
All I said was hi.
I wish I was high. Do you think I'm here this early by choice?
What is it this
let's
time?
See. Yes. That's nice. The fucking right mouse button still pauses the game, which allows me to do things. Well, yeah, kinda, It's pretty clear who they're talking about. And then again, I do feel personally offended, and now I feel a distinct need to punch a certain lady in the face. But isn't it nice to get a nice little overview of what we already knew? Apart from the fact that apparently every school is nearly as bad, and apparently the only really concerning factor was the white nationalist teacher. Surprising, I must say. I would assume that, pedophilia is not that widespread. But apparently I was wrong. Good start. Good start already. I can already tell we're going to delve into some very, very uncomfortable themes again. Now let me, for a moment, play around with the sound settings a little bit, because I would like it to be a little bit more quiet. Because I don't like getting screamed in my ear all the fucking time.
I'm still awake from last night because my mom accidentally took one of my brother's Adderalls.
Instead of what?
I don't know, like Oxy or morphine or something. They give old people heroin pills to mellow out over gas prices.
Do those pills even look the same?
Anyway, so she won't shut the fuck up over how many days I missed. I'm like, Mom, if I can't go to sleep, I'm gonna miss another day.
Well, wasn't she right? You're here early for the first time in forever.
Oh my god, it's like I'm talking to a guy. Can't you just agree with me and say, yeah, she's a bitch?
Okay, sorry, Nicole. Your mom is a bitch fucking whore.
See, now I feel better. This is why we have friends.
We're really white.
Oh, guys, what's up? Did I tell you I got an iPhone for my birthday?
Oh god.
That's cool.
I talk to you like once a month.
Oh. Well, yeah, it's crazy, because, I didn't know iPhones could do this much, bro.
Will it kill an Asian child, or is that just when it's being made?
Yeah, but kind of just what it's made. Don't
Nah,
worry
but
about
like,
it.
there's all these cool apps.
Mhm.
Like, I know there's YouTube and stuff, but there's apps where you can like shoot guns and pop bubbles and stuff.
Yay.
Games.
It's not even like games. It's just apps. Like, there's an app for this. There's an app for that.
Is there an app that'll make you fuck off and kill yourself?
Good question. I would actually
Is
get
that
that
like
app.
a joke, or are we?
Just go.
You guys are crazy.
That alone was way too much in the morning. There's no way I'm getting through these classes.
Yeah,
Are you
just
gonna
sleep
skip again?
then.
What choice did he just leave me? I can't see anyone like him for the rest of the day or I'm gonna go insane.
Just
Come
lay
on,
down
let's
and
go
sleep.
somewhere.
It's not that
I have
hard,
a
bitch.
quiz
Jesus.
today, Nicole.
Oh, you're gonna miss your Scantron memory game? Just retake it tomorrow.
Fine. So where are we even going?
I see. This lady is still very much willing to, let's see, is that an option to just go to school and just sleep through class? I mean, that's not an easy option. That's... Well, doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it at all. I guess we're going to start out on the hangout at home. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And like, you know, running straight back to mom. I'm like, Mom, fuck school. Mom's gonna be pleased. Go to the mall. What's the worst that can happen at the mall? What if this were Germany? I would assume that, you know, a random person there sees somebody of age to be in school, not being in school, and calls the cops. Which is usually what happens if you're stupid enough to try and skip school and go to the mall. Very stupid idea. At least in Germany. Let's see if the same would happen in fucking America, shall we?
Why did we come here if we don't even know what we want to buy?
Dude, we're literally in the mall. Just figure it out.
Even if I do want something, it's just torture. I have like no money.
Who said we're buying anything? Just steal the shit.
Oh, okay. You think they have MSI stuff here?
The band?
Yeah, they're all in my shuffle and they might be in town this Saturday.
Oh.
Is there a problem?
No, I'm just surprised you like MSI because you're so normal.
Bitch, I could cut myself just as much as you do. I just have better shit to do, okay?
That's not how it... Okay,
Yeah,
so where do we
argument.
get it?
I want a CD. And a shirt if they have one.
It's one or the other.
Why can't we steal both?
You don't steal twice in the same trip. The only people here is us and some dad buying Skechers. Who do you think the security guy is gonna have more fun gawking at?
He wouldn't look at us. We're like children skipping school. Oh, those children are so hot.
How many men do you need to see outed as sex offenders before you start seeing there's a trend?
You know what?
Yeah, very
Pick
good
for me,
point.
Nicole. Lead the way.
Steal a CD in 2008. Yeah. Stealing CDs. That sounds like a smart idea. I haven't seen a CD in a long time. Actually, it's not true. I have seen. I'm seeing them right now. Still looking pretty snazzy. Nice covers. I'm reserves on that one. Well, CD it is. We shall steal it. Most
I always
proponently.
wonder if the big gaudy security tags are for show.
They don't even reorganize the CDs. How am I supposed to find this?
You're at FYE. What the fuck do you expect?
Acknowledgement of the alphabet?
Don't you have the songs on your iTouch? What do you even want a CD for?
Collection. You put them on a shelf somewhere. Look at my CDs.
Who's gonna want to look at your CD collection other than...
I mean, to be fair, now that she mentions this, I too have a rather nice collection of CDs that basically serve the same purpose. They're just there so I can look at them and go like, hey, that's a nice cover. I have all the music on my PC. Man, times have changed, haven't they? Brutal.
you?
Guys who want me bad? See, they think they can manipulate me by pretending to care about my taste in music, but I'm actually manipulating them into learning about my favorite artists.
When all along,
I have no intention of fucking them in the first place.
that's genius.
Why is Flaming Lips in the M section? Wait, what is Flaming Lips?
Shitty.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Can you hurry up? I feel like we're 20 seconds away from a guy in a Spitfire shirt asking us what bands we like.
Oh, just found it. So how do we sneak it out?
Say that again, but just as loud so everyone in the store can hear.
I don't do this all the time, Nicole.
College stuff and major in shoplifting. Quick, come on.
Oh my god, that was such a rush.
Yeah, spending money's for posers.
Oh, it'll sound so good on my dad's stereo, too.
I don't think I've ever heard a single person say stereo without dad in front of it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's not true.
stereos are for old people without iPods.
Do you think we'll ever end up old people with iPods?
Ew, I don't want to think about being old.
Yeah, I'd probably kill myself before that happens anyway.
If you do, can you, like, leave a note on how you killed yourself? In case I want to do it, too.
I would like to point out, you know, for all her bickering about killing herself, she has only so far managed to do it precisely once, and that took quite a bit of effort on my part, actually. Lady's not really that convincing about the whole killing herself part. I'm rather disappointed, I must say. Fucking edgy teenagers, I tell ya. As are the sort of bitches you see who are like, oh, look at my scars. It's like, yes, I can see that you have Very shallowly cut yourself. I'm impressed. I've gotten more serious scars by climbing fucking trees. But oh well. Let's go on.
Yeah, what are friends for?
Yeah, because my mom was telling me about the Zodiac Killer, and I don't think anyone's gonna go out that cool again.
Oh, is he the guy with the symbol notes?
Oh my god, yeah.
It would be cool to go out like that. Think about it. Some infamous shadowy figure kills you and then writes to the news in code about how hot it was when you died.
You probably say that about every girl he kills.
Yeah, no, that's true. If he
Pretty
doesn't
much.
specifically say I'm his hottest victim, then fuck off. He can kill someone else.
I get that. Do you think we're crazy for wanting that?
No, we're just hot. These are hot girl problems.
Totally. Should we leave before we get caught, or...?
Actually, it's a rather unfortunate trend where some serial killers, and those that were caught alive. Anyway, what Clash of 09 you got so far? I have the original one, I have the repop one, and that were the only ones we had talked about yet. I don't even know if there's more. Is there more? Well, I don't know. But these are the only tours I have. Now let me double check in order to make sure I'm not lying out of my fucking ass. What do I have on Steam? Yes, on Steam I have the Class of 09, the re-up thing, and on GOG I have the normal one. I think the normal one, yeah, that's what I've gotten from you, isn't it? Yeah, Inncius 2. There's another one. Yes, let's see here. Oh, chip. I should need another one. What's pricey as fuck though, Jesus Christ. It's not even on sale at the moment. It's not good. But I mean, if it's on sale at some point, I'll probably grab it. So we can play it then. And indulge a little bit more. These games are interesting for multiple reasons. I'm not really playing games that are playing by themselves, basically. But my job is basically just being a watcher and a commentator, for the most part. But I mean, you know, doing something different once in a while is not a bad thing. I must say, I find it rather intriguing, to be fair. Well, I guess that is... I'm going to shelve that particular thing with a nice little... bookmark as a future plan for the moment. So just to bring this back to the whole point, yes, there is rather unfortunate tendency for quite a lot of women to be rather infuriatingly attracted to serial killers. It's like, okay, bitch, listen, if that guy so much as puts one foot outside of the prison cell, he's probably going to fucking strangle you. It's kinda his thing. He's pretty good at it. He likes doing it, and he hasn't done it in quite a while as he's in prison. If he gets out, guess what? He's gonna do it again. That's kind of the whole stick. Why you, for some mystical reason, would find that attractive is beyond me. I personally only feel one thing and one thing alone when I think about one of these motherfuckers being close to me in any capacity, or even knowing about me in any capacity, and that is the rat. I would feel rather threatened. I would feel the distinctive need to get myself a very big gun and shoot him before he gets out of prison if he so much as mentions my name. I already mentioned that women are kind of strange. No, I'd like to reinforce my point. There are many strange women out there. Well, on we go on our little adventure.
Yeah, let's go to the Crow Diner. Since when are the scanners here?
Looks like the jig is up, girls.
Damn
Caught over stealing a $12.99 CD. I hope it was worth it. What band did you like so much?
Good question.
He's not wearing a Spitfire shirt.
Dude, the CD was hers. She brought it from home to trade in.
With the price label and security tag still on it?
She collects, right?
Yeah, they lose collector's value if you take those off.
You girls are gonna need a better story than that.
You absolutely would, yes. A statue strategy. Did you just... Yes, you did, didn't you? You did, didn't you? You really want to see me go through the rest again, don't you? Well, fucking fine. I'll deal with that first before I make my decision. He's like, maybe. I must really enjoy seeing me watch this motherfucking sort of content. But you know what? I'm all okay with that. I shall accept it, and we shall, well, now plan about playing that a little bit earlier than I imagined I would be playing the next one. So the plan is still, we are today going to play this, hopefully to completion. Tomorrow we're going to play Yeast, hopefully to the point where I can start grinding. for the final, in the final dungeon for the final boss. That is the right way around. And the day after that we're going to play once more Vampire, so we can get through our first playthrough, so I can start at some point in the near future with the second playthrough that I'm already owing you. And then I have to find a reasonable place to start, I guess, the next Class of game. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, your investments just in the last couple days alone has been, it has improved my fucking diet by quite a bit, because I am at this moment feeling rich enough that I actually bought myself some fucking waffles. I haven't had these motherfucking things in forever, because, well, they're never on sale, and I don't usually buy things on sale. But for my chosen snack for today, I have actual waffles in my house. It's like, holy fucking shit. I'm rich. Wanna know a secret? Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, you're gonna tell me that you were a serial killer all along, and now that you know me, I'm next? Oh, that's surprising. After we just talked about serial killers, but I have a distinct feeling you are going to be, or at least it feels like you are. Jeffrey's based on. What was that again? Ah, that was the anime kid, wasn't it? Ah. I would assume he's based on just, you know, the nerdy stereotypes in total. But, I mean, enlighten me indeed. Make a run for it, sounds nice. By the way, enlighten me indeed, I'll just light the pipe. Oh, interesting. That's one hell of an interesting connection to have, I must say. This can explain why you're so infuriated. Ah, that's not the word I'm looking for. Yes, I had the word in my head. Yes, brain, any moment. Well, let's skip this particular part. Let's start again from the beginning. That explains why you're so keen on these particular games then. It's not something. Not something indeed. Well, I guess since I do owe you quite a bit at this point, I guess I'm going to then enjoy them and give you my unadulterated opinion on Jeffrey. I mean, apart from a very unfortunate tendency to be rather open about his particular fetishes, which, mind you, is a problem that our modern day has in totality, because for some mystical reason, people feel really comfortable shouting from the top of the lungs about their fetishes. And I mean, you know, I'm gotten over the fact that people are into feet. At this point, I just gave up on that particular part of humanity because, well, you know, it's just a thing. I mean, but you know, every once in a while when I do take a look over at Twitter and I despair at seeing people gushing over armpits or something, I'm just like, that's the sort of stuff you should keep to yourself. If memory serves, Jeffrey himself was into giantess, which is, I mean, okay, it's a giant woman, so that means giant titties. I can at least get behind that particular part. I mean, cat girls are cute. Can be sexy. The 80s, 90s variant, you know, of the rock-like cat girls. Those are pretty fucking awesome. Those are fucking hot. And it is that unfortunate feet thing, which I will never understand. Ah. But oh well. Ah. Sadness. Why is it always feet? Ah. I miss the time when people were just out about tits. Actually, good thing is, since I still have my nice little naked lady calendar hanging up there, every single time I look over here, I still see some nice titties. I feel reassured in my choices. I've had my particular set of fetishes. But hey, at least, you know, he's into anime. It's not a bad thing. I'm willing to forgive quite a little bit for that. I mean, that's basically the same as, you know, coming to the conclusion that people in movies look quite often quite a bit better than the reality. Yes, if you're willing to put in the work and, you know, put in the mask, then yes, you can actually look for a little bit quite nice, but in reality, that is not something sustainable for ever. And again, you know, there are many waifus, I will agree, do look fucking hotter and cuter and, generally speaking, better than their real life equivalent. Still, that there is a line to draw, I must say. Well, just because he's German doesn't mean he needs to be a white nationalist. That is actually something, I think this whole idea of white nationalism is actually something very American at its heart, I must say. Has really not that much to do with, Germany. We are more into the whole national socialism thing. Which, by the way, we could start now a long debate why that is absolutely not the same and why it is fucking stupid when people all take all the bad things and throw them into one giant cup and then just assume that that is going to work. It's not. But oh well. Well, though, back to letting this run, because I will have more than enough opportunity to talk my little heart out. I have a distinct feeling with this game. So let's try to outrun the cop. That seems like a very safe choice because, well, I mean, we're in America. I'm sure he has a gun somewhere, and not just a nightstick. Heck, even a nightstick can do pretty horrible things to you if it hits you. Run!
Come on, what? But
We have a runner! Freeze!
Ah, America. America.
oh my god,
Lovely.
He actually fucking shot me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Maybe now you'll think twice about breaking the law.
I love fucking America. I had a distinct feeling this might potentially happen. Mind you, I was kind of expecting it, so some part of me was like, you would never ever give me a fucking mall cop in fucking America and not have him shoot something. God fucking hell. I'm feeling satisfied with this particular moment. You know why? Because the bitch fucking deserves it. She's a fucking whiner most of the time, Bit of an attention on top of that. Yeah, I really do feel good about her getting shot. Really good even. Hopes and dreams. Good times. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, most Germans do avoid talking about World War II. You have no idea how fucking hard it is for me to get a conversation partner if I want to talk about, I don't know, tanks or something, or battleships. I will love it battleships. I want to talk about Bismarck. I get looked at. Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, if she's German, not wanting to talk about World War II is kind of the default state in Germany. The simple fact that we still have to deal with that in school, although in a very, very small way, is basically all you get. And that's not really dealing with World War II, that's just dealing with, okay, there was a guy and she kind of got, to power and things went shitty. And, oh, by the way, then came the 50s. Everything was better. Oh well. But oh well. There are still people who do think that National Socialism was a great idea and that we should totally try this again. Not necessarily in Germany, although we do have some people like that here as well. But for some mysticistic reason, the rest of the world always has a tendency to take the worst ideas and go like, we could just try this again, we could get it right this time. Well, let me give you a bit of a spoiler for this particular idea. It has never worked, and it will never work. Have yet to find a system better than what we already have. And I don't think we will. Humanity doesn't really lend itself well to many other things. And every other system we could try usually ends up backfiring or is horrible. But yeah. Case in point, I'm amused now. I'm very happy that I get to see her shot. And I hope she dies and bleeds horribly. Because seriously, the bitch gets kind of annoying after a while. I must admit. Everybody must admit. She's a fucking whiner. I mean, yeah, a war teenager. Sure, I'll probably fuck that, okay. But, from a more adult point, it's like, I hate teenagers. If you want to be polite, young adults, I hate those too sometimes. Oh well. As I said, it's not really that uncommon that, this is the whole reason why we kind of have a nice system where, as you should know potentially, in Germany our teachers are of course state servants, and since they do have to give an oath to the state, part of said oath is that they will not bring their political views, any political views, that is, that they hold, into the classroom, even if they are teaching politics. Because we have a class for that, obviously. You should understand how the voting works and stuff like that. That's rather important. Basically, the idea is to get you to the point where you can reasonably be expected to form your own political opinion, giving the informations that are out and about, which is the whole idea of having a class on politics, mind you. From there, rather important to keep that out, because, well, let's not forget, the Americans and their friendly allies did try to, you know, take all of the Nazis out of the systems once Germany had capitulated, which worked splendidly unwell, because, well, the Nazis were literally everywhere, and that means all of the systems suddenly were understaffed as fuck. As such, they had to reinstate them, obviously, to keep the systems going, because otherwise Germany, after the Second World War, would have fallen apart like a fucking house of cards. Now, the good point is, most of these Nazis did come to the conclusion that, well, shit's over. We tried, didn't work. Time to rebuild. But it doesn't mean, you know, that a certain amount of leniency was kind of required. Which, of course, means that people with that sort of mindset did kind of end up, you know, staying in the systems and staying and procreating, of course. And while most of these actually did make the wise decision to turn their backs on, you know, that whole brown shirts thing, not saying that not, you know, a few of those mayhaps perhaps kept up a bit of thinking, or, you know, may have chosen to spread their wings a little bit and went out into the world to spread it to other countries. In fact, I'm pretty sure that at least South America, to some degree, has a certain random influx, especially in the area of Argentina, from Germany during a certain period of time. But, well, Nazi talk aside, let's enjoy little Nicole getting shot. Oh, well, having been shot at this point. Man, she deserves it.
You shot 5 bullets, so she'll think twice next time?
Sounds reasonable.
Could have been less, but I fired with my eyes closed. Little inside challenge down at the precinct.
Nice. That's a man after my own taste. He's like, you know, we have this nice little challenge going on, you know, hitting something, a moving target with our eyes closed, so I could have fired once into the air, you know, just a warning shot, but I decided, you know, 5 shots. At least a few would hit.
What? Are you actually fucking insane?
You know, you remind me of my wife a bit.
I want to fucking kill my wife!
Oh my god, what?
Shut your mouth before I blow your fucking brains out on the tile floor!
Nice.
No, please don't, I'm sorry.
Now that's more like it. I'll call you girls an ambulance. One sec.
He knows how to deal with uppity brats, doesn't he? It takes him precisely 1 second to realize, okay, our bitch is getting a bit uppity. I have ways to deal with that. What a great guy.
Yeah. Do you want to go to my party this Saturday?
Great.
I don't know, it's just kind of tricky for me lately, like PTSD and everything.
One of the guys from All Time Low might be there.
I'm fucking all time low. I have therapy twice a day now.
What happened?
You don't remember the news 2 weeks ago?
Oh, that was,
Do this experiment on your own. Go up to fucking somebody in high school and ask them if they've seen the news recently. Guess what answer you'll get? If you were then smart enough to ask them, haven't you seen the news, or don't you remember the news from 2 weeks ago? Fuck, if these... Yeah, you get the point. I don't think I need to write on it any longer, do I? No, I don't. I mean, fucking seriously, you know? I'm pretty fucking damn sure that if you had taken the time after 9/11, 2 weeks later, to go to a high school and ask them, do you remember the news from 2 weeks ago? They'd be like, no. And they're like, are you fucking kidding me? It's fucking 9/11. You should probably remember at least that much. At which point they're like, yeah, I totally know about that. But not from the news. Kids don't watch the news. It's just how it is. To be fair, from a purely mental state, that is actually very much a good thing. Because if you continuously watch the news and see all the shit that's going on, you're gonna get fucking depressed. I mean, even I only consume news nowadays in a very controlled manner, because let's be honest here, there's just so much shit that the only option you have is getting depressed. I'm actually surprised that, you know, people from my parents' and my grandparents' generation didn't outright fucking suicide themselves, considering the amount of fucking shitty news they got. Especially, you know, grandparents and before that. Then again, before that, they actually didn't have any TV, so I guess news was relatively rare to get. So if living out on the countryside, chances are you're not gonna, you know, be a avid newspaper reader as well, so must have been a quite nice time. Well. Yeah, but if you tell them, do you remember 9/11 2 weeks after it? Yes, they would. If you ask them, do you remember the news from 2 weeks ago? They'd be like, no. Oh, what are you talking about? Anything important happened? Is it the Middle East again? Kids. I hate kids. And I don't feel the need to be too polite.
No, I don't.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, totally. Just RSVP by Thursday so we know.
What a fucking bitch.
Hey.
Says the bitch.
Oh my god, you're out?
Yeah, they cleared me last week, but I didn't feel like going to school.
You didn't feel like answering your texts either. I thought you were dying.
Well, yeah, I was emotionally. I'm always dying emotionally.
Yeah, I'm
nothing
in
new.
therapy twice a day. Shit was wild. So what happened with your leg?
Oh, yeah, so they said the bullet went deep into my thigh and almost hit an artery.
That's
But they
bad.
got it out, right? The surgery went well?
I mean, I'm walking as well as it could go.
What?
I don't know. When they were putting me under, I was so afraid they were gonna, violate me or something.
They're doctors, Nicole. They're not gonna do that.
Okay, well, that's what they said about teachers, parents, and police, so who the fuck can we trust anymore?
Oh god.
By the way, do you know what happened with that cop?
My dad heard they gave the cop paid leave or something.
Oh, it's
What
reasonable.
the fuck? Being a cop has to be the most cathartic job in the world.
Really?
Think about it. You're some loser with a gun, and your wife doesn't want to fuck you, so you go out, shoot a teenager, and get a paid trip to Bermuda.
Yeah,
That sounds kind of good, actually.
it's all pretty
You
good.
gonna join the academy?
Why would I? I'll never be in a situation where my spouse doesn't want to fuck me because I'm a perfect 10 with a high libido.
Yes, at the
How many times a
moment.
day you say you go to therapy?
Hello, girls.
I always like to point out, this whole argument about you being hot. Yes. But I said so the last time as well. It works for a while. Wait until you are, getting to your mid-30s. That's gonna go downhill from there relatively quickly, I can tell you that much. I do sometimes love to see some of the female acquaintances I have made over the years. Seeing them later, a few years later to be precise, they're coming up to my age and get a little bit desperate for that whole settling down thing because they have not managed to do this after all. They had every opportunity to get themselves a nice guy and settle down. They decided to not do so. And now they're feeling the fucking pressure. Oh, there's actually a German word for that, mind you, that precisely describes this particular feeling a woman has when she is damn well aware that her time for becoming a mummy is running out relatively fucking quickly, and she has nothing done to prepare the nest just yet. How's I do love the cop guy. He's a good guy, I must admit. It took him not even 5 seconds to realize that these two bitches do need a bit of shock therapy. And a bullet. Into the thigh. Now, you could question his methodology here, because shooting 5 times blindly, considering how many things you can hit, that could potentially end up deadly, but then again, the bitch is talking so fucking often about wanting to kill herself, I'm pretty sure it would be a favor at this point. Yeah. I like this man already. I hope he is going to be a very essential part of every round we're going to play.
Staying out of trouble here?
Whoa, what are you doing here?
After our little skirmish at the mall, the county reassigned me to patrol this school to pay my debt to the youth. So let's stay in school this time, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye, dude.
Sure, but one more thing. If either one of you get in any trouble, I will not hesitate to fucking murder you. Have fun in school, you girls.
Yeah, sure thing.
I love this guy.
Why did they send him here?
Dude, you didn't even get shot. Calm down.
He said he was gonna blow my brains out, Nicole.
Oh my god, you're such a poser.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? We can't all be sociopaths like you, Nicole.
You'll get there.
So why are you here? You gonna skip again or what?
Okay, so I have the guide open just in case, because I don't really want to go through every fucking last conversation again. We're going to go as so often as we have different choices to make, but for the most part we're gonna keep this. And this seems to be an important one, so we're gonna make a nice little save game here so we can reload from here, basically. And first we're going to keep skipping, apparently. This girl never learns. This girl really never fucking learns. I mean, come on, at some point you must realize your time in school, even if you're not well aware that, spending it somewhat sensible would be in your own best interest, time actually passes relatively quickly if you actually, try to do something in school. I mean, alternatively, you can sleep through all of the day, which, mind you, I had a phase for like, a few weeks where I did that, and I basically stayed up all night, and then I slept through school. Worked surprisingly well, for the most part. Wasn't really doing well for my grades at that particular time, but I had other things in mind.
I wonder what the guy from Cody Banks is doing right now.
Oh, hey Nicole, you over here too?
You again.
Great.
Yeah, I just like, I couldn't even handle whatever was going on in class and stuff, and I just had to break loose from it all, you know? Like,
Yeah, you
I
really
don't know,
don't
these teachers
strike
are
me
just
as
crazy
the,
sometimes.
the smart one.
That was the longest possible way to say you're also skipping.
Also, he
Oh,
just
no,
admitted
like,
he's
yeah,
stupid.
Hey, I like your shirt.
Okay.
It
Okay,
looks kinda
yeah.
deep. Is there like any sort of meaning behind it?
Dude, how the fuck should I know?
Well, you picked it out, I thought, you know.
I go to the store, it looks nice, I buy it, and not for an artistic conversation with someone dressed like a Bad Religion fan.
Oh, well, hold up. I'm not really like a Bad Religion fan. I only like maybe like 4 of their albums.
I'm real happy for you.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool that you know about them. You like a lot of rock?
That was the most weekend dad question you could have possibly asked me.
Boy, rock is
What's that
awesome.
mean
Fuck you, bitch.
exactly?
What's going on out here?
Torture.
Oh, hey Megan, what's up?
I'm just on my way back from the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, cool. I like your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, it's like mega fucking cool. Is there like a thing with it, like a story?
Actually, there kind of is. It's, well, I don't want to waste your time.
No, I got time. I'm hanging out.
Dumb fucking bitch.
So it was custom made, and it was basically a whole story on my journey with, like...
Well, he's going to regret that life choice. Never let a woman start about something she cares about. It could take you ages.
And if he loses, he's gotta, like, take his shirt off at the pool or something. I'm so dead. Then there's a bunch of hot girls in the pool laughing at his imperfections.
I can't. What do I do?
Okay, Ari, what is it?
Wait, what? I didn't.
Bitch, do not play this game with me.
What game? I was just sitting here talking.
Shut the fuck up. What is it?
Okay, well, I'm supposed to be in physics right now, but
You
there's
should
this
all be in
project
class.
due, and I have literally nothing.
Yeah, so... Wait, this doesn't make sense.
What doesn't?
If you cared about the class this much, wouldn't you have done at least some of it?
It's not the grade. The teacher's just gonna, like, yell at me in front of everybody.
They do it because they care. Not because they're paid shitty and weren't smart enough to work at a university.
You think their salary determines how smart they are? Isn't it just a number on paper?
They think our grades determine how smart we are. Let's see how the fuck they like it.
Okay,
Oh,
but that
that's actually
doesn't
a fair
solve my
point.
problem. I've been here for the last 10 minutes and I can't think of any good excuse.
Is it like a 2-day project or a 3-week project?
Closer to 3 weeks.
Huh, what's a problem that lasts more than 3 weeks? Could you pass for pregnant?
I hope not.
What works for me usually is saying I have depression, but you can't use that.
Why not?
Because I use that. If too many kids start saying it, it won't work anymore.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to class and get yelled at. This sucks.
Or you could drop out and live in a methadone clinic.
I would like to point out, that is the so-called consequence of your own actions. Listen, there are many good excuses you could make. You can be like, okay, I tried, but, the PC crashed and all my data is lost. You just at least try to be creative about it. If you can't even come up with enough creativeness to come up with an excuse, then, let's just settle down and fucking do the fucking job. I mean, usually, it's been a while to be fair, but from what I remember, whenever we had long-lasting projects that we were supposed to be doing over weeks, I usually found that I could finish them in, like, by far less than half the time. In fact, on one particular occasion that I do remember for, I think it was a history project, since history is actually not that, I'm not that much opposed to, getting into that. So since I already had some prior knowledge, I just slapped together some shit, I made a nice collage out of it, and basically was done in a fucking day. Took me like 5 hours of concentrated work. Which means for the next 3 weeks, I could basically, spend time doing whatever the fuck I wanted. Because during these 3 weeks, the teacher had a nice tendency to come in, tell us to work on a project, and then piss off. Meaning that for every last class the next 3 weeks, I was just sitting there playing around. And when everybody expected me to get into trouble for not doing my job, when it was time for the presentation, guess what? Sure, I got a pretty good grade for that as well. Considering it was pretty slapdash. But well, I'm just saying.
TV.
Option.
There! Hold it!
Here
Ooh,
we go.
there she is.
Wait,
How could you run this fast?
don't make me call security!
Not run away, principal.
Hey, you dropped something. Whoa! That is a shit ton of cocaine. I wonder if it's real.
You just wait till I call your parents.
Shit, she's coming back.
Nicole?
Oh,
Hey,
she-
Miss Lynn.
there she
Rough
is.
day at work?
I was looking forward to the principal. I see she still has an unfortunate tendency, or a fortunate tendency, depends a bit on your point of view, to have quite a bit of cleavage. Yeah, I mean, especially if it's something that you have at least a mild interest in, you can cut the time short. And even then, the time is really usually given with abundance. Literally. They just really don't give you a project that you will only barely be able to finish, even with a half-hearted attitude, in the given time. Usually you have spare time. Lots of spare time. If you're somewhat smart about it, you make use of that, especially if you know that the teacher is the kind of guy who for the next fucking weeks will just come and tell you to work on it and then leave the fucking classroom so you can, you know, do whatever the fuck you want. I read lots and lots of shit during the time. Ah, good times, good times. Ah, man, I miss that time sometimes. Oh well, then again, you know, it's not like you're getting paid for going to school, so I guess that's not going to work for me as well. But hey, the principal is back. I do like this principal. Her non-intervention attitude and the fact that she openly admits that she has slept with at least half the stuff does make me want to apply to this particular school as well. I'd be a fucking awesome teacher compared to everyone else because I would only threaten my students to kill them every so often and I would not even fucking touch them. Inappropriately, I mean. I would if I could touch them, and by that I mean I would give them, you know, a nice good old-fashioned taste of the rod on the fingers like we did in the past. Man, that shit did have an effect. But oh well. Yeah, I would absolutely bang the principal, mind you. I would bang that principal. Nothing about, you know, what was it again, 39 years old? Yeah, that's my age category, man. Oh, fuck that. That wouldn't even be a problem. Age press would be close enough. Good times. Now, let's see what we're going to do with this giant block of cocaine we just found. I have a distinct feeling it's going to end up like the last time when dear little Nicole found a giant stash of drugs. We're gonna end in the clinic again?
What's going on with Braxton?
None of your business. Why aren't you in class?
Good question.
Oh, I was just on my way to the bathroom.
You came all the way out to the main foyer on the way to the bathroom?
What, do we need bathroom GPS now?
Tell me what class you're in right now.
Civics? It's okay, I'm going now, don't worry.
I'll walk with you.
No, that's okay, you don't have to.
I insist.
Wow, you gonna ask me out after?
On a date? Why would I do that?
Wait, you're not a guy teacher. Sorry, let's go.
And as I hope you remembered, today is the final day for submitting your community service sponsor. If you don't get those hours in, you cannot graduate.
Oh my god.
Nicole, so nice of you to join us.
I tell you to kill yourself in your garage, but you probably only have a 2-bedroom condo with your pets.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I trust the rest of you will be taking the community service hours seriously.
I guess.
You guess? Kelly, who's your sponsor?
I'm volunteering for the county police department.
Wow, that's lame.
Something you'd like to add, Nicole?
Yeah, why would you help the people who screw us over with speeding tickets?
The office is really close to my house. I don't have to drive or anything.
So you're gonna fuck the rest of us over just so you can save on gas money?
What did I say about the F word in this class?
Sorry, bitch.
Are we just supposed to drive as fast as we want? The police are here to keep us safe.
Is that why a ticket's $200? They're keeping my safe. Holy shit.
Huh. Funny that a girl so critical of our legal system is failing civics.
Funny how you teach the most expensive car you could ever afford.
All right, Nicole. If you're so in tune with the needs of the people, how about your cause?
What a good question.
Your cause? Your sponsor for the community service hours? You had 2 weeks to set something up. Now tell me with who?
There we go, yes. We should. The guide says we should, and it's absolutely fitting to go like, yeah, the depression. I mean, to be fair, she could also point out that she was actually, you know, shot recently. You could make an argument there. But so far, this teacher is reasonable. Now, I'm going to be very interested in seeing how if he stays reasonable. But so far, yes, what he said is not wrong, you know. That's a pain in the ear. That's the whole point. If I ever had to be forced to be a teacher, I'll just teach, you know, the fucking I'll teach the real kids, you know, the 6-year-old, 7-year-old. I mean, at least, you know, then I can forgive some nonsense. Because I can just go to the kids. These are, politely spoken, young adults. They should know a little bit better. But they don't. Ugh. I've already said my dislike for these young people. In case you weren't aware. Yes, depression.
About that. See, I've sort of been going through a lot right now.
Of course. Let's hear it. Let's hear another marvelous excuse from Nicole.
I've been diagnosed with clinical depression, so I haven't...
Whenever somebody comes up with such a bullshit excuse, all you have to do is go like, aha, you've been diagnosed. By who? Who's the doctor? Can I get a copy? Break the lie.
I haven't really gotten out of bed much lately.
Depression?
Yeah, it's from all the PTSD and some other letters.
It's that bad? You couldn't at least think of a community service sponsor?
Well, I tried a couple times, but
You
when I
did
did,
not.
I just started cutting myself.
You did indeed not.
Because I'm a burden on everyone around me, and the community would be better off if I was dead.
Well, at least on this point, I can agree. The community would be better off.
Oh, no. Am I bringing the mood down? Sorry. If anyone has a gun I could borrow, I could just take care of myself now.
A gun?
Shit, I left mine at home today.
Oh my god.
Shit, I left mine.
No, I
That's
don't
actually,
wanna
guy was like,
bother
yeah,
anybody.
I would
Unless
totally
it's
give you a
gun
gun.
I can use to blow my worthless fucking brains out.
But sadly, I left it at home.
Okay, Nicole, this is not for the classroom. I think you need to go to the counselor's office.
Yes, to get
Don't I need
molested.
a community service sponsor?
Yeah, sent
We
off
can
to
worry
get
about
molested.
that later. Just go to the counselor.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's a
And you're
reasonable
sure you don't want me
teacher.
to kill myself? Because I will if you want me to. I'll
Dad,
fire
please.
it right in my mouth. My nose will bleed like the chocolate river from Willy Wonka. No, please don't kill yourself. Right, Mr. Katz?
Well...
What the fuck?
No, we don't want you to kill...
He's like, this lady is so full of bullshit. It's like, well, maybe a small part of me would really enjoy the idea of you blowing your fucking brains out and getting it over and done with. But I'm a teacher, I can't say that, can I now? Which is why he stopped at, well... Doesn't finish the sentence. This game has a lot of great characters. Some of these characters I can absolutely identify with. Even for the simple reason that these motherfuckers are really a pain in the ass to deal with.
yourself. Just go.
Hose.
Oh, Nicole, come in. Your civics teacher told me you'd be visiting. Have a seat.
Sure, but I thought these were one-on-one sessions. What's she doing here?
Normally they are. However, I thought I'd try something different given you're both here for the same reason.
What reason?
Depression.
You bitch!
Nicole, I understand you're going through a lot right now, but that's no excuse for lashing out at Ari.
Sorry, won't happen again. Not like she did anything to deserve it, right?
Ari, using an I statement, please tell Nicole how that made you feel.
This'll be good.
I feel like you might not be considering my own situation too.
That's very good, thank you. Now, Nicole, please respond using your own I feel statement. Go ahead.
Ari, I feel you're a conniving fucking bitch. How's that?
This is going to be a
That is an
long
I feel
session.
statement.
Nicole, wait.
What? Need another excuse to steal?
No. Well, no, it's just... What if I wasn't making it up?
Making what up?
At first, I went to class thinking I'd lie about the depression, but after talking to the counselor, I'm starting to realize there's something I actually am depressed about.
Indulge
Cool,
me.
talk to him about it.
I can't.
Alright, fine, fuck off then, bye.
Wait!
What is it?
Slides away, slides back.
Something about me. Something I really can't let him know or he'll tell my parents.
What are you, gay?
What? How did you know? I've never told anyone.
I had this happen to me as well at some point. That was uncomfortable. Swear to God, this precise thing has happened to me. Jesus Christ. Normally, I'm quite well versed in finding words to express myself with, and there's really little chance of me shutting up ever. But oh boy, that was one of those situations where even I lacked the fucking words to counter it. That's an amazing moment. I will do a few years, but that shit stays with you. I guess I did it. I did it precisely. I just didn't want to talk. I was like, well, fuck off, let me here. It's like, now I want to talk with you. It's important. You're the only guy I can talk to. I was like, the fuck, are you gay or something? He's like, how did you know? I wanted to talk about. And I was sitting there like, okay. It was a great moment, I can tell you. Not so much for me, but we got over that particular hump, yes. After I found my tongue again, who had apparently decided to disappear for a bit.
Dude, look at your hair dye. You're either gay or colorblind.
But are you okay with that?
I mean, who cares?
I wouldn't use that color, but do what you want.
Not that. I meant the other thing.
Are we in Nebraska now? No one cares if you're gay anymore.
Are you sure?
Pretty much, yeah.
This is the most 80s conversation I've ever had.
But my cousin in West Virginia's gay. He says it's horrible.
It's West Virginia. What the fuck isn't horrible there?
So around here, you really think no one will care if I'm gay?
In fact, they're not even going to find out, apart from a part of your hair color, if you're not, wearing a fucking shirt that says I'm gay on it. Because the only people who will ever be interested in what you are personally consider to be your sexuality will be people that will try to bang you. So, pretty small circle. Unless, of course, you have an unfortunate tendency to make any and everything about you public, like many people do nowadays for some mysterious reason on the internet. Thanks, internet. You have improved our lot by quite a lot. But honestly, this is set in, the early 2000s. I remember the early 2000s. In the early 2000s, actually, no, it's not 09, so it's the late 2000s. Fair enough. People started caring about that gay shit again. The early 2000s, nobody fucking cared. Actually not. I don't remember anyone ever fucking caring about much about another person. Great times to live in, I tell you. We just didn't give a flying fuck about anything. Your skin color? Fuck it, don't care. You're gay? I fucking don't care. The other party also didn't care about me saying gay. It's a bit of an insulting, thingy to the guys sometimes. It was great. Nobody fucking cared. I wish we could return to that time. Sometimes. Good times. Very good times. Really good times. And now I'm getting depressed. Ugh.
Maybe a weirdo or two, but everybody's gonna be like, look at that asshole. We're in a white-ass high school 10 minutes from the Capitol. This is such a non-issue now.
But gay marriage isn't legal here.
Were you looking to get married?
I don't know if I'd ever want to get married.
So why do you care? And by the time you do, it'll probably be legal anyway.
No.
I'm not that optimistic when it comes to our government.
Ari, you're white. You could be triple gay and the government's still gonna worry about you.
And your
really
tax
think
money.
So?
Oh, hey, Nicole, you still hanging around out here? Did I tell you that's a cool shirt, by the way?
Look, hey, Crispin, you want to hear something about Ari?
Oh my god, don't!
Ari's gay.
She's gay?
Yeah, lesbian gay.
Oh yeah, obvious.
Oh, that's cool. Is there another part to the story, or?
Go down to the cafeteria, you'll find it there.
Oh, it's like a mystery. That's pretty cool. You're so creative inside.
All this time I thought this would be the end of my life.
If you lived in Texas, it would be, but this is civilization, dude.
I do love this reaction. It's just she's gay. Okay. Guess I don't need to try and flirt with her any longer because, well, it's not gonna work out that well now, is it? Great. Saves me time and trouble. Cool. I mean, what else are you supposed to say? I don't really give a shit, and nobody else reasonably gives a shit about what the fuck you feel the need to stick yourself inside or get sticked inside or not. It's really a non-issue, isn't it? Good times.
Well, I'll see you around somewhere. And thanks a lot, Nicole. I feel kinda...
I'm pretty sure that guy is not really caring about
Fuck
much.
off,
It feels
bitch.
like
You
he's
still
on
stole my
some
excuse.
shitty
Now I have to
drugs.
think of a new one.
Really shitty drugs. The kind that don't really get you high, but just make you...
I didn't start depression,
Low.
Nicole.
I never said that, but I started using depression as an excuse at that school. No one was doing that before me, and now that she took it, everybody's gonna water it down.
Do you feel like you're getting to a point where the excuses for not doing homework are more effort than the homework itself?
You
I don't
should.
know, hold on. What's another mental disorder I could pull off?
Quite a few.
Yeah, but whatever I pick, I'll need to research at least a little, right?
No, you don't. Mental illnesses are like horoscopes. You just look up symptoms that loosely fit your personality.
Holy shit, where's my laptop? Oh, wait!
Schizophrenia, good choice.
No, I forgot to tell you what happened after the counselor. Ari came out of the closet to me in the middle of the hallway.
Closet with a glass door? I thought everyone knew that.
Yeah, that's what I said. She thought it was like this huge deal.
Well, wouldn't it be? What if someone homophobic knew?
Yeah, who? I don't know anyone at our school who wouldn't vote for Obama.
Holy shit, I can't think of anyone either.
This area is like so Democrat, you're just preaching to the choir.
Yeah, no, last year this gay guy sat at our table and was immediately the most popular person there.
Because he was gay, or?
I mean, kinda. He quoted Amanda's show a lot, I guess he was funny.
And no one gave him shit or anything?
I mean, Kyler came up to us, but everyone was like, what's his problem?
That's exactly what I told her.
Well, as long as she's happy, like, whatever, right?
I'm so happy for her. So happy I have to see her ass every week with the counselor now.